already knew I was using this the moment I saw it happen.
They're standing on the table. They're standing on the table. Look like two strippers getting ready to fight.
You went on longer than 2 minutes. You went longer than the song.
You're taking all my time, bitch. You're taking all my tips. I hate you. Like, Becky's coming out of retirement trying to reclaim her stage. And this is happening in front of the two patriots, Jimmy Smith and Corey Graves, who went to the strip club on a whim. And they're about to see this ratchet ass fight happen.
What do you mean on a whim? Jimmy Smith is always there.
Instead of a show after fights, it's at the strip club with Jimmy Smith. I'm assuming that's how he looks at every titty bar. Look at him. Oh.
And Corey Graves is like, ugh. I'm
above this.
And everything.
I'm a former 24/7 champion, damn it. I'm bigger than this. No photos of me in here, please.
So, this is how the night started. This is how the night ended.
This looks like the alternate ending of Boys in the Hood, where Doughboy is talking to Trey, where he's like, "Don't show, won't go. People don't know what it's like to be a boy growing up in the hood," which makes no sense or whatever. But then the alternate was Ice Cube just immediately just starts beating up Trey, Cuba Gooding Jr. You've seen Boys in the Hood, right, Manny?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. I mean, like, this reference could be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I also considered this one because this definitely looks like they've been in the strip club.
Yeah. Again, cocaine has gotten the best of Becky, and she's on the coke, and she killed a disco ball to make her top. Like, that's the only explanation for this outfit.
Becky's gone too far.
Yeah. Liv Morgan, the constant patriot, decides to represent America tonight.
You know who Liv Morgan outfit reminds me of? Do you remember Jessica Alba in Sin City?
Yes.
Who also was a stripper in that movie?
It's a stripper outfit. It's a stripper outfit. We all need to accept it. It's a stripper outfit. This is what strippers wear, and and I know these are strong, independent women of the modern age, and that they wouldn't be referred to as strippers, and they are probably comfortable with their bodies. But this does look like a stripper outfit.
And then, of course, we've got all the girls in the back being strippers.
This is the girls' night out, and they were like, "Girl, I'll do your makeup," and then that's that one. Rhea Ripley's like, no, this is not what we were going for.
This is not what we were about.
Yeah, you're a little aggressive. You're scared all the men away. But good times. Good team. Good team, by the way. Good team.
Yeah. So we'll be right back right after this.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe. Ow, ow, ow!
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Which was better?
Hey.
Which was better?
It's got to be Seth. It's got to be Seth.
But which
Even
Seth?
though...
Blue Seth or white Seth?
Oh, Blue Seth! Blue Seth! Not Rusev, but Blue Seth. It's so much better. It's so much better. Becky is on some Sheamus shit with the mohawk. And that leather jacket is something that I don't know where you would get that from. But I think it moonlights as a bathrobe, too.
So I saw a post in Midcard Mess which made me laugh so much. They said they likened Seth to Paddington Bear.
Yes.
So instantly he's gone to England over the tour last week, and has come back with Paddington Bear drip.
You can have your drip in America. I'm on that next level Paddington Bear shit, which is the greatest movie of all time, Paddington Bear 2.
So welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm of course Lord Manny Hayes, and I'm always joined by
Marcus, the grand finale, who is auditioning to be the next Paddington Bear. American edition. It's gonna be terrible. Action movie. This time Paddington is packing a gun.
Paddington in the hood.
I like searching them in the mean streets of Long Beach, California. One PI gets it done. Da-da-da-da. Long Beach, Paddington Bear. Bang.
Do you know what? I hope it's like Detective Pikachu.
Maybe more gun violence. More gun violence.
More gun
Bear.
violence.
Yeah. There's no bad gun violence in Detective Pikachu.
Paddington Bear. Welcome, Jamal.
Welcome, Jamal.
Jamal's in the
Welcome,
chat.
Randy Orton. Out of nowhere, he landed that LOL.
That's not the real Randy Orton.
I'm taking it as him. I'm taking it as him. Okay? It's not like we used the real Shotzi Blackheart. That's the old Shotzi that we're using. That was the ballsy badass. This was an independent woman who don't need a tank who will run us over.
Yeah, that is true. But Shotzi lives here.
Forever. Forever. Oh, I have a question, Manny.
Yes,
You
go
sent me
ahead
a
with your
text
question.
earlier in the week that I don't know if you actually did attempted to do this or not. Did you get Catalina Garcia's mask?
No! What would I use that for?
To hold it up as a trophy. Ah, this is the mask of Catalina Garcia, the legend herself. What's team with Sin Cara?
First of all, I sent that as a group message thinking we would go in on together on that. not a singular project.
I'm sure it can't be that much. How many people are bidding for that?
Well, there seem to be a lot of, what would you call them? I wouldn't call them fans. Stands? Stands of Catalina Garcia. When we all know, really, the only people that cared about her was us on this podcast when she was tag teaming with Sin Cara.
Hopefully somewhere Catalina Garcia is watching this and knowing that we are the only people that care about her. In all the world.
Oh, maybe I can become Samurai Del Sol. Not Samurai, which Kalisto's become?
Yeah.
Samurai.
Well, I don't know what's Kalisto become after what Jericho and Amanda Hubbard have done to him. I don't know what Kalisto is now. That AEW
what
run
way
was
to
quick.
stall someone's career.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just trying to make a living here. Nope. It's over. It's all over.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Like, I didn't actually prepare that much, even though I had 1 hour extra today, unlike last week.
We could talk about, Walter, taking the WWE by storm, enjoying his UK tour with Cesaro and stuff. And then apparently Finn Balor walked out on him, and they're teasing the match we never got here in the States because, COVID fucked
That wasn't
up.
going to happen in the States. That was going to happen in Ireland. A takeover Dublin.
I don't care. I don't care where it was going to happen, Betty. It was going to happen. It was going to be on the WWE Network. And it was going to happen, and it would have been the thing that would have saved NXT before we went to 2.0. It would have did everything. In an alternate universe, if COVID never happened, NXT is thriving right now with Walter Finn rivalry.
I still don't understand why Vince is trying to get rid of everything Triple H has recreated. I feel like Vince gave him his heart attack.
Yeah, he pretty much said, you lost. Now you need to know what losing is like. And you never want this feeling again. I'm taking everything away and I'm destroying it. You're getting the WCW treatment, damn it. It's gonna wreck everything. Don't care what it is. Don't treat your Finn Balor like Sting. He's gonna lose. Everybody's losing. and you're losing. I'm releasing everybody. I'm gonna call Keith Lee a Bearcat, Karrion Kross. I'm gonna take everything that made him special, mostly Scarlet, and take it away. Take it away, and give him a stupid helmet. Because
Wait,
he's
what's
stupid.
more valuable? What's more valuable? Catalina Garcia's mask or the helmet?
Oh, that helmet. That Karrion Kross helmet is something I want. If someone told me you could bid on that helmet right now, I would start, and I may go up until $75 to pay for it because that's all I have in my bank account.
Do you know what I want?
Holiday
Though?
season, damn it.
Do you know what I want though? I want Karrion Kross to become a huge success away from WWE, and we buy that helmet, and then we are now on season 3. Yes, not season 2. Season 3 of WWE's Greatest Treasures.
All right, we're playing hardball, Manny. We're playing hardball. Not only is he going to have AJ Francis and Karrion Kross, I guess, will have to come to the hood to find us. I don't even think it'd be Karrion Kross. We'll make Vince McMahon come with him to find this helmet. Oh, you're going to be via satellite. I'm going to be in Long Beach, and we're going to be like, I can't tell you where the mask is at. Either I have it or Manny has it, but one of us, you have to bid right now. And it's $2 million my only offer. And
Is that it? Is that
$2
it?
million, $2 million, and I get to visit the warehouse.
No, I don't even want that. I want 15% of WWE.
It's gonna be like, no, we're out.
15%.
We're okay.
Valuable.
Yeah, we're okay just getting his suspender straps and draws. We're okay. We don't need the mask. We can just get a hockey mask and just remake it. No. I feel like we're going to be asking too much for 15% of WWE. Damn it, though. You know what it's worth, Vince. You know what this is worth. You ruined this. You tried to kill a man. You tried to kill Karrion Kross with this helmet.
What are you
Tell
talking
the
about?
truth.
Vince wears this mask while having sex.
Honestly, you know what I'd give it up for immediately? Tell me what was going on with Macho Man and Stephanie. Tell me if that's real. He's going to deny it. I'll be like, oh, for real? Here you go.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. How much would you pay for a meeting with this man?
I never want to meet Boa because you never want to meet your heroes because they're only going to disappoint you.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah. He's only going to disappoint me. He's going to come over. He's going to be happy, Joe. I'm going to be miserable the whole time.
All right,
I was
man.
like,
So,
you want to hit the pipe, Boa? He's going to be like, nah, that's not me. Damn.
you want to play Mahjong Mobile?
Nah. You want to paint our faces? You want to paint our faces like it'd be I can pretend to be a 1,000-year-old woman? We can do the whole gimmick. Boa. Ah.
Luchador said they double-crossed Cross with that helmet. All right, you ready to get into Raw?
Yes, but who's really
Wait.
ready to get into Raw?
Wait, we both need to moisturize.
What?
Because that's how Raw started off.
Oh, yes!
Big E moisturizing up with that cocoa butter.
Man, I'm putting cocoa butter on right now, man. You see I'm getting ready? I don't care.
And then Kevin Owens is trying to open up with his feelings, tell Big E that he's really sorry what happened with Seth. He's got nothing to do with Seth. Big E doesn't want none of it.
I don't care.
He's in his moisturizing regime. He's in the zone. You gotta leave him alone.
Yeah, I don't know why Kevin Owens would want Big E to believe. You gotta believe me, man. This isn't me. This isn't what I want. Man, I ain't got time for this. I don't care. You are not in the title pitching campaign. I don't care. I got stress, all right? I got Breakfast Club interviews and, I got show up places. I got championship obligations. It's really taxing. I don't care if you were going to turn on me or not. It's beyond me. We're never teaming together again, so fuck you, Kev. Fuck you.
Which opens up Raw, and then Seth Rollins comes into the ring. He says that he's going to lead Team Raw to a glorious victory at Survivor Series over those bums over there on SmackDown. Even though he was on SmackDown 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. None of the people on the teams were not on SmackDown 3 weeks ago. That's why Survivor Series needs to take place before the draft. If we could only wait to shake things up, Vince, do it
I don't know
before
why
the
they
draft.
don't shake things up in like summer or something, or directly after WrestleMania.
Yeah. I don't understand why it's Survivor Series season when they decide to do it and they split up the teams where no one has any team loyalty whatsoever. And it's not like anybody stays on whatever brand or they build this up. This isn't like the Ryder Cup or the FIFA World Cup or whatever where your team gets to meet every now and then. Like, we got to see them interact through the year. I was like, you're Survivor Series captain. Okay, you got to pick your team throughout the year. You know, make it serious. Make it count. It means something. No. You random five. On a brand that doesn't matter because Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville are on both brands. It's not like they're feuding against each other.
Yeah, so we'll get onto that later. But that didn't make sense either. So, but then he asked the question, who is Kevin Owens, Marcus? Is he the prize fighter? A hero? Or is he a snake? A gutless, spineless coward? Is he alive? Kevin Owens will stab you in the back with any chance he can get.
True.
Then Kevin comes out. Then Kevin comes out and tries to get his hands on Seth, who escapes danger. Narrowly, but he escapes danger.
I kind of wish he would have just floated away up in that jacket. Just whoop. Can't catch me. I'm on some Mary Poppins shit in this jacket. Yeah, but Kevin really needs to know that he is a snake. He is the male version. He is a Sasha Banks. He is a Big Show. He will turn on you at any given moment and then turn back face and act like nothing happened just so he can turn on people again.
To be fair, though, at least when Kevin Owens turns on people, there's an explanation. With Big Show, there's never an explanation.
It's just, oh man, how many Survivor Series has he flipped sides in the middle of the match? Why did that happen? I don't know.
His Survivor Series t-shirts almost have to be reversible.
He's the wild card of Survivor Series. What brand is he on? Oh, he's claiming Raw this year? Expect a turn.
So we go to the back where Randy's telling Riddle to not pick fights with giants. Randall tells him to stay put, but he had to play hero last week. Randy says he doesn't care about the Street Profits, despite them being behind him. But then he tells him he meant every word.
As they look angrily odd. As in, the Street Profits had nothing to say. But Randy was like, yes, I do not care about them. He sounded like a dad concerned about his son. And talking about, you almost got yourself killed last week, son. You almost got yourself killed. If Street Profits are in danger, I don't care about the Street Profits. You're my responsibility. You are love.
To be fair, though, if I'm Dawkins, I'd be wary about making that face around Randy.
RKO's come out of nowhere, son.
He'll RKO him out of his headbands again.
Oh
no! Despite the dissension at the end between the Dirty Dogs and AJ and Omos, they managed to still pick up the win. Randy hits another RKO on Dolph at the end. Yep. But this match meant nothing to me.
I enjoyed the match, and it reminded me of what Survivor Series used to be. Two random teams getting together and stuff, and having a 4-on-4, 5-on-5 elimination, whatever the hell you want to call it, and just enjoying life. And not this brand versus brand shit. And I was enjoying it. I enjoyed it. For what it was, I enjoyed it.
As well.
Yeah. They took us through the first half hour or 40 minutes of the show. And I was like, this was a good first hour. We got through this really quick. And
so we mentioned So we mentioned it at the top with about Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. So this opens up with the Mysterios. Well, Kevin is still pleading his case and asking Rey Mysterio if he believed him, saying he looks up to him, even though he was clearly looking down on him.
Yeah, clearly.
when they get to the ring where Pierce says everyone on Team Raw has been WWE champion except Dominic, and he may stay on Team Raw if he beats. He leaves a long pause till we learn it's Bobby Lashley with a returning MVP.
Ain't that a bitch? That's not been my reaction. Son of a bitch.
So we did this a lot during Crown Jewel. You're Dominic at this moment in time. What's your strategy to survive to be on Team Raw? Or is it worth it at that point? Is it worth it at that point?
My strategy is use all my booyaka strength, lie, cheat, and steal like my real father, and tell Ray to jump in the ring and punch Bobby in the face and give me the DQ. What are you doing? Save my life. No. Oh, come and slap me in the face. Just put me down. Instead, you let me die in that ring. I died. He just died. It was an awkward. There was never any comeback. Like, I was always waiting when Bobby lifted his head up. I was like, oh, Dominic's going to get that comeback now. No, he continues to get his ass whooped repeatedly. And I was like, oh, that's how we're ending this. Damn. I really thought he had a chance.
But then, Marcus, when they went to the back, I've never seen Rey Mysterio with more tone in his voice. He was making mistakes on what he was trying to say and everything. There was so much tone where he said, "I don't." When people's integrity, such as Kevin Owens, should be tested today, Adam Pearce should be in question. He could have just put Lashley on the team instead of putting. He could have just put Lashley on the team. Kind of bullshit was that.
Yeah, what is it? You just want to see my son get beat up. What is the point? You haven't did this to anybody. You haven't did this to anybody. Just put him on the team. It's not like we had qualifying matches like in previous years. No. Which Raw could have been built around, but for some reason they decided to do this on Twitter. Whatever is the reason. Like, we could just have a bunch of qualifying matches. Like, this is the Raw qualifying match. Just to set things straight. Instead, we got this awkward team selecting. When you look online, you go like, what the hell is SmackDown bringing to the table?
But they also made a big deal of this. So Ricochet made a comment on the announcements of the teams on Twitter on, what day was it? Saturday?
Something like that. Sunday, I think. Maybe Saturday. It was Saturday. It was after the show.
Where they announced everyone. And then Ricochet tweeted out, no qualifying matches?
This is bullshit. No, Apollo didn't get an opportunity. Ricochet didn't get an opportunity to join. Mustafa Ali didn't get a chance, even though, because his name is Mustafa Ali, I'm assuming. That SmackDown team is trash. I believe it's Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy. And I go like, they deserve to lose.
I mean, Jeff Hardy's too busy preying on young women.
Grooming them to his own likings. I'm really disappointed in the way they decided to put together these Survivor Series teams.
But I told you, this is the thing. I brought it up that they spent so much time building to Crown Jewel that, like, after the post-draft, so that pretty much when the draft roster started to come into play, they've only started building to Survivor Series really this week.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, the weekend, and then the next two, this week and next week is when they're going to be doing all the Survivor Series stuff. And then Survivor Series is on the 21st.
Yep. We're going to get an Invasion angle in one of these weeks. With the limited roster. But before then, we may get the other 10 remaining people that were on Vince McMahon's chopping block. We're Stature, damn it. Don't do this to Stature.
Let's still where that man is. So in the chat, the Encyclopedia of Wrestling, Jamal. It was brought up by Little Lucha Talk about Will Ospreay. He said, I would love to see Ricochet show up in New Japan and challenge Ospreay. Jamal said Ospreay was still winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be awesome.
And he's even bigger now.
I'll get to the other bit. Lucha Talk said towards the end of the night, end of the show. So Big E versus Chad Gable. So we go in the back where Chad Gable states Kevin Owens is an enormous liar when he's talking to Seth. as much of a liar as a Green Bay quarterback named Aaron Rodgers.
Oh shit, son! Damn. I got no argument. I'm just gonna say that.
By the way, that was a nonsense call in the Bears game last night. In the last like 3 minutes, where it was taunting. When I was like, how?
How? The NFL's rigged. The NFL's rigged. That's Eric's team. The Steelers benefited from it though. It's bullshit.
What did you think of the match? I didn't think it was that bad.
What match are we on? I forgot.
Big E versus Chad Gable.
Oh no, I thought it was good. Yeah. Chad Gable could do no wrong in the ring. And it's nice for Big E to get different styles and get mixing up with different people. It's really building him up towards the tribal chief. Although, however, at Survivor Series time, someone always loses their title a week before their match. So I really hope we're still getting Big E and Roman. It seems like we're building in that direction anyway.
What do you think? Do you think next week on Raw they pull the trigger and put the title on Seth?
No.
Because they've done that before.
I know, but I don't see it happening this time. I think it's perfect. Normally they had to change it up to make it face and heel or something. Although the Bryan Danielson and Brock, I think, were both heels. I don't know. But I think this time we're set in stone. I think it's Big E versus Roman. And I got Big E winning.
Storyline it works because so they announced Woods versus Roman on this Friday on SmackDown. So if he kills Woods, if he kills Woods on Friday, that means you've got to replace Woods on the Survivor Series team, as well as add fuel to the fire that really is Big E versus Roman.
Yes.
So storyline it works, but in the past they have taken titles off Jinder. And no, they kept it on.
No, it was the Fiend. Who did AJ beat?
AJ beat Jinder. Brock. AJ beat Jinder in Manchester, in England.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll see.
So we go into the women's locker room because we're perverts.
No, we're journalists, damn it. We're journalists. It's not like these women wear clothes anyway.
Sonya states the Raw team will have a friendly competition of a fatal 5-way, and the winner gets a shot at Becky Lynch.
Hold up.
Yeah, go on, Marcus.
Shout out to the 3 women who are just in there watching this interview with pure hate in their heart. Pure hate in their heart. Talk about, bitch. Like, right away. Doudrop had to be the first one to say something. Going like, why? Why Bianca? She loses every single week, had her opportunity. Shut her up. She's trash.
To be fair though, she is correct. Yeah. She was told to go back in line by Becky last week. Yet she got another opportunity.
Hold on, just because the champion says go to the back of the line, don't mean you go, you right. No, you don't. You continue to fight for the title, Manny. You don't. Becky's right. She cheated to win too.
Deserve it.
And she got beat by a turnbuckle and someone pulled the tights. She was screwed out of her title. Well, anyway.
The real one, there was like, Dana Brooke asked why she isn't included. I was like, because you're shit. And states that she's been overlooked more than any of them, because you're shit. And she has paid her dues, and it's time people show her respect. I'm surprised.
She's one of those people that pay last week. Yeah, she should be happy she still has a job. She's one of those people who are paying their dues, but she's so backed up, and she's making like side payments. It's like, I'm going to have to give you a little bit here, a little bit here. She hasn't paid nothing. Back in the line. Shut up. You had no argument. How dare you argue when you had the former women's champion, current women's tag team champion, whose tag partner has made the team. And you're just sitting there? That was bullshit. Why is Nikki ASH sitting there on the sideline when she could have made the team over Selena Vega or that son of a bitch Carmella who hasn't did nothing, has nothing to say for herself, nothing. She hasn't won in 8 years. She has no reason to be on that Survivor Series team. This is outrageous. This is upsetting, and Nikki Cross, ASH, should be really pissed about this.
Yeah.
I would turn on my tag partner over some shit like this.
So we get Reggie versus Drake Maverick.
Reason.
Reggie versus Drake Maverick. Why this was here, nobody knows. Drake pins Reggie after a distraction. Tozawa then pins Drake. Then Corey pins Drake. Then Byron pins Corey. And then Drake pins Saxton. And then Reggie pins Drake once again.
Damn it. I thought we were done with Reggie, man. I thought we were going a different direction in this.
It was the longest reign of 24/7 champion.
Does the reign stop if you win it back in the same night, or we continue to call this the same reign?
No. So he had the longest reign because he managed to escape all of them for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then because it changed hands, yeah, the reign ended.
Yeah, this is happening. I was happy for Corey Graves. He seemed to be legitimately happy that he did something in his career.
Yeah, but then Byron pinned him.
Yeah, Byron's like, I got that pin on you though. There goes any chance of him ever wrestling again.
So we have a fatal 5-way match: Bianca Belair versus Carmella versus Liv Morgan versus Queen Zelina versus Rhea Ripley. Doudrop asks before the match again how she could get drafted 3 weeks ago and lose and still have a title opportunity. And Doudrop claims to be asking for the women's locker room, but Bianca was like, "No, you're asking for yourself," and then walks away into the ring.
So this match is going on, and it's probably the longest women's match that didn't involve any of the horsewomen. I mean, Becky was out there in full disco ball brawl.
And she was killing it on commentary once again.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Her comeback, she's witty, she's with it. She was like, she was screwed. And now she was screwed. He was the one that screwed her. I forgot what she was talking. I forgot what she was talking about. She has good reasons. She was screwed out of her match or something. And then I thought it was a solid match. Nothing crazy, nothing unexpected. It had good distance and time. I thought Bianca was going to win it again, but it didn't turn out that way. Liv Morgan,
you know what?
back at it again.
I think Becky kind of made it obvious because Becky kept mentioning Liv Morgan all the way through commentary.
Yeah, saying she hasn't accomplished nothing. She's trash, and she's always going to be
she has
trash.
a lot of potential, but she doesn't want success. I felt it was sloppy in parts, but like overall the match was good, and allowing Liv Morgan a chance, even though there's not much to her, as in like story or character, other than just being completely overlooked all the time, and all her friends are somewhere else or fired.
Yeah, the two main spotlights of the match was Bianca just doing Bianca stuff, and me going, man, I really miss Rhea Ripley as a singles wrestler.
Yeah, so do you know what? Do you know that first standoff between when they cleared the ring and it was Bianca and Rhea Ripley? I was like, I want to see this.
Yes,
I have not seen this in a while, and I want to see this.
Let's run that back. Run that back. Let's stop with this tag team stuff. Let's free her up. But Liv Morgan is back at this number one contender only to disappoint her fans. I don't care if Liv Morgan, she's gonna lose to Becky, of course. No one. I just feel like she's not as good. She doesn't deserve to be in the title picture as some of these other women. And I'm not talking about Dana Brooke.
What would you do if this is a quick way to so she has a title match on Raw next week?
Ooh.
The title goes to Liv Morgan, just to avoid the Becky and Charlotte drama.
And then what? Becky gets it back the night after? Like
like that.
I'm bored. I'm bored to work around. Vince going like, shit, here we go. And I can just see people want to see Charlotte and Becky go. Yeah, but they're going to go for real. And that's what the allure about it. No, they're going to go for real. I know it. Charlotte's ready. Charlotte wants blood for whatever reason.
Do you know what? Their ego has got so big between the two of them.
Just can they coexist, Manny? Can they
No,
coexist?
I don't think they can.
No, they're both the biggest stars in the company. It's like, shit, we gotta fight.
And then we get the main event. Mark Henry in here.
No, the talk is done. It's time for the main event.
Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Seth grabs the mic as he comes to the ring, tells Big E that he and Kevin Owens made up a plan a few weeks ago to make Big E understand he isn't the face of Raw. So stupid.
Yes.
And then and it was a really good match to end off Raw.
There was a lot of time left on the clock when they decided to go to the main event. I mean, oh shit! It's like
yeah.
30,
Then there was a
40
lot of
minutes.
things to stall. They had Austin Theory come out take selfies. When he got to Big E, he smacked that phone out of his hand.
Yeah. Like, get that shit out of my face. Oh damn! All right, I'm out. And, entrances, commercial breaks, and then we finally got into the match. Good match between the two. I don't think these two could put on a bad match, but fine.
And then Seth Rollins wins by count out. And then Big E just standing in the way of the two of them, preventing them, almost like being like an obstruction to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
Slows down Kevin in his approach to get back in the ring, so Kevin Owens gets counted out, which is when Kevin Owens snaps and takes out Big E at the end of the match.
Yes. And Big E never saw it coming, even though he said he doesn't care about him being a snake. Kevin Owens is a heel on his final months in WWE, probably. He's going to go heel run, and maybe he has a loser leaves town match toward the end of this.
So this is where El Luchador earlier just said, how big of a contract does Vince give to Owens? He said they need to keep him because he's a glue guy and you can put him anywhere on the card. From what it sounded like when his contract issues were brought up, maybe 2 months ago?
Something like that. Back in August.
Yeah.
It was around the Adam Cole time.
Yeah, everyone was leaning towards if you were speaking to him, it sounded like he was going anyway.
Yeah. I think
Like
he's
he was
out.
done.
I think this heel run is the way to basically job him out at this point. So, I think he's gone. I think even if you offered him decent amount of money, I don't think they're going to go, Kevin, we're going to throw the whole bag at you. I think they're going to just offer him, like, just a competing contract. This is the best we're going to do. If you can get more money at AEW, go for it.
I mean, he can give him a lot of money, and it'd be good for his family. But like overall, it's his happiness that you got to worry about, isn't it? Like that's the reason a lot. That's the reason a lot of everyone's going to AEW. It's not. Oh, let's jump to the competition. Like they genuinely seem happier over there for doing less work or whatever.
Less work. Milking, getting the pushes that they want, the music they want, basically all the control they want. You don't have old man Vince telling you what to do. I can see it. I can see the happiness.
I see the working environment better, but like, a lot of the time you got to also look at like the grass isn't always greener if you look at it from both angles. Because the more people Vince releases, the less opportunities you have over there. Because more people go over there. So there'll be less opportunity for you, and then you're just a side piece, just like Adam Cole.
No, but I feel like Kevin Owens wouldn't be that much of a side piece. I don't think he would align himself with the Young Bucks in that storyline.
You don't think we'd get Rushmore again?
No, I don't think so. I think it'd be teased, but Kevin Owens would attack them.
Yeah, so Jamal thinks Owens is probably going to end up staying because he has Owens as a Royal Rumble winner.
Interesting. That'd be nice, He doesn't really have many career notches in the WWE. He has that Universal title run. That's pretty much it.
Happy doesn't necessarily mean healthy. It's true.
Yep. Like, yeah.
But if you're happy where you are...
blend.
Normally, if you're happy where you are and you enjoy your work, kind of healthy. if you're enjoying what you're doing. Obviously, if you want more from your
Right.
career and you want to challenge yourself, obviously stay in that toxic environment of WWE if you have to.
Well, WWE may be toxic, but he might be one of those people. It's not that toxic to him. Maybe he's actually enjoying what he's doing.
Maybe like the thing is like
Like
in WWE you're never safe. That's the one thing about WWE. You're never fully safe. Like in terms of like Vince could turn on you and like have really sour on what he wants to do with you, just like Keith Lee. Like when we watched that documentary on Keith Lee that WWE produced, I think it was the 24 of Keith Lee or whatever it was.
something like that. Yeah.
And then you see Vince McMahon all like high on what he wants to do with Keith Lee and everything. And then suddenly, it was almost like instantly after that documentary released, he soured on him instantly. He's too fat. He can't do this, can't do that. And then he's gone. So like,
You know what? Yeah.
I think it's a huge gamble to go to WWE right now, but
Yeah.
it's a huge gamble to go to WWE. But the some people like to play it safe because the risks aren't always as good as the reward.
Yeah. Like the grass isn't always greener. Like I think with some of the WWE restrictions that they have on the talent, they do help them out. Like it's like do this, do that, do that. It does benefit somebody because they do like hide some of the weaknesses of people, and they don't like overexpose. They overexpose, but they don't overexpose people.
Yeah.
Like I believe that certain like Bryan Danielson, if he would have just jumped into WWE, weird that I'm saying this way, as if he was an AEW lifer and then jumped to WWE and they wanted to treat him as a big deal, he wouldn't be wrestling randomly on Rampage and having all these fun matches. He would actually have stuff build up to stuff. Like the example of Edge way he's utilized, or Lesnar. Like the way they utilize certain people is like they don't overuse them. Like they're marquee, special attraction guys. They're not overused. For those, even though I hate Goldberg, he isn't overused. They use him maybe once or twice a year, and it's like, here you go.
Jamal said B-Fab was overexposed. I don't think she was.
Gone. She was gone as soon as that NXT match happened.
As soon as she had that match, she was gone. They shouldn't have let her have that match. They should have kept her around as a valet or a manager, and that's it. She shouldn't have ever got into the ring. She was bad.
Yeah, she was bad. Now she big mad.
I saw the track she released. I'm just like, no.
But then there's the whole, vaccinated vaccine thing. I don't know where everybody stands on that. And
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at in the locker room. And to be honest, Manny, I'm exhausted without caring. I do not care where we stand on this. These people are gone. Some of those people are going to have careers, better careers in AEW or wherever, Impact or what's ever left for Ring of Honor, or maybe even go to Japan. And some of them may just filter out and be like, oh, what happened to that guy or that girl, whoever. So I don't care. It's people do as they on. Like with the Keith Lee release, things just didn't work out. That's the way that's the way I interpret it. It just didn't work out. Like it's like any TV show or movie production, the talent, the director and the star or the actor or whoever did not gel for whatever reason, and it didn't work out.
Thing is, a lot of these people that got released are in their 20s, mid to late 30s. When everyone knows now, wrestling is the 40 game. You're in your prime when you hit 40. So there's always other chances for you to come back. And what other people need to realize, especially fans, wrestling improves when WWE release all these people because they spread out, go to all these independents where you can see them. If you like them, go see them. I bet you half these people that complain that people don't release them don't go see these people in independents.
Yeah, go see them. It's not like they killed their career. No, these people can thrive anywhere. Look at Cody Rhodes.
Make more money. They can make more money.
Look at Cody. And, we may have our whatever about Cody, but look at him. He's got a reality show. got his own promotion, living his life. You know, whether you like it, what he's doing or not, but he left WWE. It's fine.
Yeah,
Kenny and Bucks
WWE
never
isn't
did
the
anything
be-all,
in
end-all.
WWE ever. Yeah.
There's money to be made everywhere, and the people that and wrestling gets better in the landscape of it because these people will be allowed to go elsewhere and improve their craft, and then come back. Look at Drew McIntyre. Look at the few people that have come back. Like it isn't the be-all end-all.
No.
It's just like leave on good terms, and you're fine. You might have a job in the future.
Yes, take your time. Everybody goes through a bad stint with something. It's like, oh, it sucks. Like, I believe all the people in the 80s and 90s who jumped ship to go to WCW and back to WWE, whatever we were doing in the Monday Night Wars and stuff, you know, it's fine. Just make your money somewhere else and then come back as a different person or the same person. Shoot, I'm not too worried about it. I'm never worried about these releases. And people are like, oh, their career's over. I can't believe you did that. Fuck you, WWE, for doing this to Karrion Kross. No, he's going to probably do better somewhere else.
Do you know what?
Clearly, he's going to not be in that helmet, and you're going to see the character you like.
Do you know, Eric asked me the question on Saturday, and I didn't really put much thought into it because I answered. I think I answered Keith Lee when he asked me which release really bothered me the most. Or my real answer is actually Tyler Breeze, and not for wrestling purposes. Now I can't see him on up, down, down. I can't see him anywhere. That man is intelligent and hilarious.
I feel like one day Tyler Breeze will be back, and he seemed like one of those producer types when he's just in the back producing. I mean, they're hiring Petey Williams and stuff. But
I just need him to show up. I just need him one time to show up with Mr. Breakker. Oh, actually, speaking of Breakker, he's going to be the guy. I know he's the guy now. He's definitely the guy.
Why? What was the definitive moment?
So, I read a news report of the photo opportunities they could have had with the wrestlers in the ring after some of the live events. They could have had Tommaso Ciampa be up there. They could. Nah. He was out there alongside Charlotte, Becky Lynch. I think Big E. I was like, no, this guy's a chosen one. This guy is special.
If he has Vince McMahon stake on it. Let me see. Big muscle guy. Check. Related to popular wrestler from the 90s. Check. Pretty good charisma. Check.
I can build on him being second generation. Check.
From my camp only. No, only people that have worked with him ever. Us. Check. We got it all. 2 weeks, 1 year later, we're going to be talking about Bron Breakker's release. And it's like Rex Steiner debuts at AEW. Like, what the hell happened? But no, I see him as the guy. Like that's Vince's next guy. In fact, I believe Vince McMahon is releasing people because he's like, I need to figure out a way to put Bron Breakker on my TV master.
Well, I also think the other one might be his guy as well. Wagner.
Von Wagner,
yeah. He looks like a Vince guy. He looks like, because basically he's Edge.
Yeah. With less charisma. But Edge in his earlier stage, where you're like, I don't know what he has. Let's see if he gets charismatic. But that's Vince's main thing. Charisma. He doesn't honestly care what you can do in the ring. Just
which honestly worries me because I do not like Tony.
Tony Khan?
No, what's his name?
Storm?
The Italian guy.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like him at all. Something about him just wanted to punch him in the face. Similar to the Young Bucks.
Yes.
Similar to the Young Bucks. He's got that thing similar to the Young Bucks. You just want to punch him in the face.
Well, that's good. That's a good heel look.
He's not a heel, though.
He is a heel.
No, it ain't, because they love him in NXT.
Yeah, but we all know that crowd is corrupted. That crowd is corrupted. You see the way they treat MSK. You see the way Izzy's dad is making, harassing Lindsay Dorado. Izzy's dad's the
harassing
biggest
Izzy
heel in
the Butler.
wrestling. Yeah. They have a
I
whole
didn't know
Twitter
that.
war. They have a whole Twitter war.
Izzy's dad. Let's get Izzy's dad on the show.
No. No, why? Because I'm thinking of Izzy's dad. This guy's probably in his late 40s. No, he's probably my age. We're gonna be fighting. Like, oh man, when I was watching wrestling, we were the same age. Izzy's dad. You're a monster.
Oh,
But
so that's the end of the show.
Yeah. gonna be a 30-minute
We stretched
show.
it out. We padded out 10 minutes at the end.
Talk about these releases.
Yeah, make sure you tune in to us on Thursday, where we recover NXT 2.0, and Dynamite is on this week, right? There is no World Series to bump it.
Yeah, the World Series is done. Everything's out the way. It's just Dynamite, all by itself. And hopefully they get an increase in ratings. Like, Dynamite don't deserve these really low ratings. Like, it may not be our favorite show, but I believe that roster does not deserve what they get. And it's like, oh, it's getting lower and lower. This is stupid.
So basically, what
What are
you're
these
saying,
fans doing? What are the wrestling fans doing?
CM Punk experiment is over.
Yeah. What are the wrestling fans doing out there? Daniel Bryan's go out there having bangers every single week. On every single AEW show. Bang! No one watches. This is bullshit.
Could you
I
imagine
would
if
be
your
pissed.
contract was related to the ratings? You'd be getting paid nothing.
Yeah. CM Punk would take a huge pay decrease. I mean, like,
He
what
needs
am
to
I
take a pay
paying for?
decrease.
You're not drawing to die. And Tony Khan released, a statement that, slow build CM Punk. He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
No,
Fuck
you
your
build him up
rankings.
fast. He's already built.
He is a star. He is this fan base. And you have him out there having these meaningless feuds with no story which you can sink your teeth in. It's just more like, I'm going to fight Danny Garcia. Why? I don't know.
Because
Me and Eddie Kingston go fight over some random shit 2 years ago just so we can have a match in Full Gear because you didn't plan ahead to build up CM Punk to have a real feud with somebody. He's an idiot. He's a stupid idiot. I would never book CM Punk like this. Like, I couldn't imagine. Like, when he came in, I did not imagine him doing what he's doing. Like, just meaningless feuds coming out there happy and not saying anything. Just give him something meaningful. Even Bryan Danielson. Do something with him. Meaningful. These matches are great. Fine. He's happy.
That's what AEW's built on, though. Meaningless matches that somehow have a loosely based story.
Yeah. Adam Cole comes in there. Now he's just a guy. You made a bigger deal about Ruby Soho than any of these people. And now she's fighting on Dark Elevation.
That's where they belong.
You signed Big Show and Mark Henry and they do nothing. Just blew money there.
It's the TNA cycle all over again.
Yeah, but you know what? The one thing about TNA, even though these stories may have been convoluted and stupid and bizarre, at least there were some random stories in there. The Aces and Eights made no sense in the end, really. But it had a story that ended. Or, like, the one thing TNA gave you back in the day were great pay-per-views and matches, convoluted stories that made...
Great!
They gave you some great matches. There were some great matches. Early TNA days, you got some really great pay-per-view matches. And that was the one thing I could not complain about TNA. I was like, they're going to give you a hell of a pay-per-view.
The only great pay-per-view matches I would ever consider going back to ever watch on TNA was the triple threat matches between Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles.
Like,
both when they were 20.
They had other,
when they were 20
had,
years old.
Yeah, but they had other matches there.
When Joe was agile. When Joe was more agile. And not fucking out of breath. After
the
like
machine guns and beer money tag matches and stuff like that. They had a lot of good matches. I would not take that away from vintage TNA. Those guys put in work.
The only good thing,
It's just everything else was a problem. Jeff Jarrett and everything else.
The only other good thing about vintage TNA, Elix Skipper.
The legacy. Him walking across that cage is one of the greatest highlights in the history of wrestling. It's the damn shame it owes on to collected by Impact. Like it doesn't. No one's ever gonna know. It's like, oh yeah. I think I've seen. Oh what? That he's walking across the cage. Yeah, it was on. It's exciting.
Yeah, into a Hurricane Runner.
Yeah, it's beautiful too. Seamless. Yep. That's the biggest highlight in TNA, to be honest. That's the greatest moment.
Never gonna happen again. And on that note, we'll be back on Thursday with your NXT and AEW Dynamite reviews. Peace.